Yeah. What's up, everyone? This is Modern Relics Podcast. I'm Angeles Lucky. We're back in the
Yep.
thick of the holidays. That's where you find us. It's cold here now.
You guys have snow? I was going to say, do you have snow yet?
No, it's 55 degrees, and I feel like I'm in very real danger of a blizzard at any minute, though. I don't like any of it.
we got about 7 or 8 inches last night.
Oh.
So yeah, I shoveled today. I shoveled the driveway and the sidewalk and the walkway. And yeah, so it's starting to melt. It's going to warm up a little next week, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
So
how are the holidays for you
indoors
so far, though?
Thanksgiving was mellow. It was cool.
Mhm.
We just, you know what we did?
What'd you do?
And this is going to tickle you a bit. So it was super mellow. Normally we have the 15 to 25 people showing up. And this time it was just me and Aaron and the kids and their significant others. And then my mom. And then we had a buddy of ours come over with his daughter for a little bit, but he left pretty early. But then my daughter's boyfriend brought over his Xbox and we played Halo 1 and 2.
Nice.
On split screen, the way that we used to play. And I'll tell you what, Aaron and I thought we were going to like kick ass, that we were going to just, house everybody.
Mm-hmm.
20 years of Rust buildup is very evident against two younger people who play, first person shooters on the regular. We did not come out swinging. Like, we were still trying to figure out buttons.
Yeah.
Like, it was, and we kind of recognized the maps, but like, it was a muscle that had not been flexed for a long time. So now Erin's got a fire in her.
Yeah.
She goes, we can't let these punks beat us anymore. So she wants to spend time practicing and actually get back to Halo 1 and 2 levels where an audience, I'll tell you right now, back 23 years ago, 24 years ago, when Halo 2 came out, Halo 1 and Halo 2, we used to have LAN parties, and Angel and I would host these LAN parties at our house. With people would bring over their 100-pound giant TV screen, the way that they used to be with the big back tube TVs, that no one had light flat screens at the time, and we would link them all up with cables in different rooms, and we would play 16-player Halo and 4 TVs, because that's all you could do, and for hours. And almost every weekend we did it all the time, and all of our friends would come over. We'd have a ton of food, and we would just have big old Halo LAN parties, and we were elite level good. And we were awesome, and it was so much fun. And have not played since. Had kids and kept that logged away in the back of the brain, but man, the Rust was real. And so looking forward to that. But that's how we spent Thanksgiving.
Nice.
So how about you? How are your travels?
They were so fast, dude. Went to Denver, had a quick dinner on Wednesday night. The getting through the airport wasn't so bad, but everyone was there, like everyone. So there was a ton of people. Had a quick dinner Wednesday night. Had a good Thanksgiving. Crashed out pretty early because the altitude and the temperature was brutal. Got up the next day, went right back to the airport, came back. So it's bananas trying to travel during busy holiday stuff. Like, I had pre-scheduled an Uber to come pick me up, and it had all my flight information, so it knew when to be there. It was like 48 minutes late, and it was still an $80 ride, and I was just like, this is bananas. So yeah, I came back home. It was nice, turned everything back on, put up the Christmas tree, started unpacking Christmas, getting ready for that. But not too bad. I mean, it was fun. It was just fast. So not a whole lot to report. I didn't get any good Halo 1 or Halo 2 practice in, though, which is unfortunate. So
Well, we can remedy that in the future. Yeah, I do not. I don't think I've ever traveled during like flight
Mhm.
travel during holiday season. There's not one single thing about holiday traveling that entices me at all. Like
Yeah.
I would do any next to anything to avoid being in an airport during the busy times of holiday travel.
Yeah.
And all of the stress and all of the, like that just but some
I
people
don't
are built
mind
for it.
driving places for holiday stuff, like showing up with, you know, bags packed, presents wrapped, that kind of stuff is always fun. But even that can get gnarly if it's like snowy out and stuff like that. It's kind of a cumbersome type of thing to do that. But you're right about the air travel thing. Ugh. The busy days are
Yeah.
the worst around the holidays, especially. And even still, like had I stayed through the weekend, the cost of the tickets would have went up like $600. It was like bananas. Like, well, that's why everyone's here. You know what I mean? Like, no one wants to
Yeah.
pay those prices. You're right, dude. It's crazy.
The panic of like Home Alone 1
Hmm.
airport is what I envision every time.
Yeah, it's about right. Hello, S-Lance23. Welcome. Yeah, but other than that, it was good. It's gonna be low key for Christmas here. Not going anywhere, chilling here. It's gonna be nice. It's kind of unwind a little bit. Although my gas fireplace gave up the ghost, so I have to have a repair person come out and take a look at it. I'm like, oh, the fire doesn't work anymore, so I'm like putting stockings up over a fireplace that's basically just a glass box with no flames in it. Like, man, that sucks. So hopefully that will get repaired. Toot sweet, but they can't get here for another 2 weeks based on their schedule. So what can you do? Home ownership. It's a great time.
Are you gonna have are you gonna have a fire for Christmas Day?
We'll see. I mean, they're supposed to be here. I think they said the 15th or the 14th.
I mean, I'm
So
not worried about you freezing to death,
no,
but
it's more decoration than anything else. Like the central heating and air is a different system, and that works okay.
yeah,
But
yeah,
the aesthetics, like
it's
it'll warm you up
ambiance.
if you're sitting in front of it, but that's it. So
Yeah, it's ambiance, and that is the one thing about the house that we live in now that the kids and I and Aaron all talk about how bummed we are.
yeah.
Every other house we've lived in for the last I don't even know how long. Like I'm talking about every other house has had fireplaces, at
Hmm.
least one, if not two. And this is the first house we have that doesn't have a fireplace. So we don't have a mantle to put up our
Oh
stockings.
yeah.
We don't have
You can get one of those like
you know
artificial ones from Amazon or something. Like get one of the
we
fake
were
Flame Johnsons and just hang socks up.
yeah,
Give it
we
a
were
shot.
thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring it up to the wife, see what she
Just
thinks.
feel it out a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you
T,
think of
well,
fake fire?
well, we put it on Netflix. The fake.
Right.
So we'll do that. But like to have one of those little things would be kind of cool. We'll get one off of Temu or something.
It's hilarious, dude.
Somebody-
I put there's like YouTube videos up of just a rolling fireplace or whatever,
yeah,
and you can just
yeah.
leave that on in the background kind of thing. And then I forget that like I don't pay for YouTube, so occasionally a commercial will pop up out of nowhere and you like not expecting it. There's just someone telling you to ask your doctor if such and such is right for you, and you're like, oh my god. It's good fun times. Oh, this is new. So sad day in my household. I had to say goodbye to a dear friend. I had a robot vacuum for a long time, and
Yeah.
it said I'm not gonna work anymore. And I was like, well, this vacuum sucks because it does not suck, and I got to get another one. So thank God for Black Friday deals. I found one. This new one's insane. It tells you like, oh, hey, I'm cleaning mop heads now. Hey, I'm refilling the thing. And I'm just like excitedly watching it. I like put a sock down in front to see if it could navigate around it, and it went right around it. And I was like, yeah, like this is about a half hour of just absolute bliss chasing a robot around that's cleaning my house for me. I'm like, this is what it's like to get old. Like I should not give two squirts of piss about a robotic vacuum. And I'm excited about it. It's like the coolest thing. I was like, I wonder if it could get me a beer. So like I'm looking at all the settings and stuff. It's great. It does a lot of cool stuff for me. So I was like,
This story might actually tie into my conspiracy corner today.
Yeah.
So
nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it's fun. But finding all the security like shutdown things where it's like, well, I can't do these features if you turn off the AI, whatever. It took a couple hours to like clean it of all of its super smart features, but it's still brutal. I was like, I'm excited about a vacuum cleaner. This is insane. And also, I wonder how my old
welcome to
vacuum
your
would
40s,
feel
bud.
that I've moved on so fast, you know? Like,
The
I'm
old
sorry.
model.
Anyway, that's all I've got.
Yeah.
Getting old.
Well, welcome to your 40s.
Yeah,
What are you
thanks.
planning on doing? What are your plans for the next very swiftly approaching holiday?
Not much. I want to get the house in a usable state. I'll have a couple of friends come over on Christmas Eve because they're flying out on Christmas Day to go to the Midwest. And so we'll probably just
Ew.
enjoy some cocoa and hang out, and then that's it. Be not at work
Yeah.
is the best Christmas present I can ask for this year.
Great. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a Christmas guy, as
Yeah.
as am I, and we're both Christmas people. We love Christmas. What is your favorite Christmas traditions?
So it used to be
I'm chock full of them.
Yeah, it used to be we would go down to what is it called, Movie Village, and we would rent cartridges, Nintendo cartridges, and we would inevitably get snowed in where we couldn't return them on time, and we would play Nintendo games back and forth. There's one for the NES called Bible Stories, which my sister and I got a huge kick out of because like it's one of those things where like you can't beat level 2 no matter what you do. And level 2 is like the Moses story. So you have this 2-dimensional block character that runs around kind of like Mario does, but you have to hold this baby in a bassinet and jump over snakes and things as you're trying to get it to the Nile.
This is a real game.
Is a real game. And so you're like running around, hopping up and down and stuff. And like, in order to get over different obstacles where you can't jump as high with the bassinet, you have to huck baby Moses over stuff. And then you got to climb up and go get him and like pick him back up and like keep running to get to the Nile so you can safely send him down the river, because he was being obviously persecuted and sought to be murdered by King Herod and stuff. It's really, when you look at it, like kind of a pretty bananas thing to have a great time with over Christmas, but that's one of them. And always, I know, right? Always on Christmas morning for long time. There is a vice that I have where I will go to the store and buy the Pillsbury cinnamon roll with the orange.
Oh yeah,
the orange top, the little citrusy ones. I'll always find those and throw those in on Christmas morning and sit down with typically a coffee and an orange cinnamon roll because I love them with all my heart. But if you eat more than 2, you're like, it starts like you should go to rehab for it. Like they're very good.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's another one. Outside of that, not much.
You're a nog guy too.
I'm a nog guy. I'm with you on like the texture of eggnog. So the appropriate way to make an eggnog so you don't crush your espresso machine if you have a steam wand espresso machine is to cut the eggnog with whole milk, and it's 50-50. Like you really water it down. So kind of what you're into there are the spices, and it's like not much thicker than a regular latte would be. And it's like, oh, this is great because you have the cinnamon and the nutmeg and whatever. So I'll do that because I like it. But drinking it straight out of the carton is tough because that's like drinking an entire meal. You know what I mean? Where you're just like, that was a bad call.
I've always said it's pancake batter that people drink on the holidays.
Which I can't argue with. I mean, I like the flavor of eggnog, but I can't argue with your logic is pretty sound. I think the last tradition that I've got is we're always either do the stocking or the gift exchange, one present on Christmas Eve. But you know, I've opened all the presents that I ordered for myself, so it's not much of a wow factor. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
I could wrap stuff for me and then unwrap it and be like, whoa, I'm the best, but that's really it. Other than that, I don't have much in the way of traditions on Christmas these days. Because,
Yeah.
dude, growing up, like, we had nothing, man. Like, we would drive around and look at other people's Christmas decorations. That was a holiday
Oh
tradition
yeah.
for us. Is like, we were like, let's go just
Same. Super fun.
stock neighborhoods and look at other people's, because it was cool. And
Yeah.
that killed literally hours of time, and we all had a great time doing it, freezing our asses off in a car, just driving through
Yeah.
the snow looking at
Did
houses.
you ever?
But
Did you guys ever do Christmas caroling?
no, I have always wanted to either mess with or join a Christmas caroling group and sing something like totally different than what they're singing.
Yeah, kind of satirical caroling.
Yeah, kind of like, but we don't. I haven't seen. That's great. You brought that up. I don't think I've seen a group of carolers in a decade or more anywhere. Like anywhere
Yeah.
I've lived or stayed or any of those things, it's just kind of doesn't happen. But no
Well,
caroling.
the atmosphere is kind of turned against the idea of a group of people coming up to your door unexpected to sing to you about Jesus.
Yeah,
Like
or anything
like,
really.
Yeah. But especially Jesus.
That would probably
You're coming up
be
to someone-
top of the accepted list these days, considering the alternatives. Yeah.
So, but yeah.
How do you think the Christmas ceremonies are going to go in New York City this year? I thought about that
Ooh, that's a
watching the
good
Macy's
question.
parade. I was like watching the Macy's parade for a minute, and I was like, yeah, I wonder how Mom Donnie's Christmas tree lighting ceremony is going to go over in
Yeah.
New York.
My guess is he starts chipping away at that for the next couple years. I bet you anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because a lot of that, like, there was a story I read. I hate the Instagram feeds because, number one, you don't know where they're curated or if they're true. And then two, if they cite the source and you go to that source, generally speaking, your phone or your tablet or your computer is just bombarded with ads from, whatever.com, because that's how they pay their bills. But this one I read, and there was a very deep Islamic population in some town in Germany, and they were like showing up, like pro-Palestinian stuff was happening, and a whole bunch of like hodgepodge of like ideological crossfire essentially. And they kept fucking with the setup for this tree lighting ceremony and stuff because they were like essentially boycotting Christmas and any other religion that isn't their own kind of thing. And the city was just like, this is too much of a pain in the ass to have to staff police at the Christmas village we're trying to build in town square. And I don't remember what city in Germany it was, but they gave up and they're just like, we're just not having Christmas this year. And I was like, oh, wow. It's an interesting precedence. I wonder how well that's going to go over in America. Not well at first, but, I started thinking about New York and recent elections. I was like, I wonder if similar things will happen. I don't know. Kind of nuts. Oh, no. Is our internet dead? In recent elections, I think our internet died. I don't know if it's me or if it's him. No. Oh, no. It looks like I'm still live. Chat. If anyone's in chat, am I still live? It looks like I'm live. Yeah. Because I'm still going strong with 0 drop frames. Hopefully, Lucky's internet will return. We shall see. I want to hear what his his new Christmas customs are, though. I'm gonna do a little testing in the background while we're live. Sorry, everyone.